Okay, so highest common factor and lowest common multiple. Now if you remember from the lesson, these are all prime numbers. So prime numbers can only be divided by themselves and 1. And we know that all numbers, if they're not prime, can be broken down into primes. So 6 would be 2, which is prime, times 3. So we get 2 times 3 gives us 6. Okay, so we did this during the class. So a typical sort of question would be, what would be the highest common factor and lowest common multiple, say, of 20 and 24? So what we do, we find a prime, any prime that will go into this number. Now 2 will go into this number, 5 will go into this number. I choose 5 purely because it's easier. So 5 times something will give me 20. So I now divide this prime into 20. So this gives me 4. Now I start again and I look for a prime that will go into 4. Now the only prime that will go into 4 is 2. So I write this in my line and I divide the prime into this number. So 2's into 4 goes 2. Now 2 is prime, so I just drop that at the end, and then I always check. So 5 2's are 10, 2 10's are 20. Now I do the same with 24. So a prime that will go into 24. Now 2 will go, 3 will go, so let's go with 2. So 2 times something. Now I divide the prime into 24, so 2's into 4, 24 goes 12. Now I find another prime that goes into 12 this time. Again 2 will go into 12. So I divide this prime into this number, so 2's into 12 goes 6. I know 2 goes into 6. So I put 2 again, 2's into 6 goes 3, and 3 is prime, so we drop this number in at the end. You will always be left with a prime, and always check. So 2 2's are 4, 2 4's are 8, 3 8's are 24. Okay, so we've prime factorized these two numbers. Now we get down to the job of find highest common factor, lowest common multiple. So if you remember, we ring the numbers that occur on the top and the bottom. Okay, I could have just as easily rung that 2 with that 2. It's just that this one is here. Now 5 doesn't occur here and 3 doesn't occur here. So we can see that 2 times 2 happens on both lines. So 2 times 2 happens on both lines. So that gives us 4. So that's our highest common factor. Okay, it's the largest number that will divide into 20 and 24. Now we need to find our lowest common multiple. So anything we've rung, so we've rung 2 2's here, we just write this number once. So instead of writing 2 2's down, we write 2. And we've rung this pair, so that will be another 2. And then we just add on to this, or multiply on, the numbers that we've not used. So this 2 we've not used, so we multiply by 2. This 3 we've not used, so we multiply by 3. This 5 we've not used, so we multiply by 5. Okay, So now we just multiply this out. So 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 3 8s are 24, 5 24s are 120. And that's our lowest common multiple. Okay, so 120 is the lowest number that 20 and 24 will both divide into. Okay, I hope that helps. This is just practice, so if you want to go back or rewind, by all means.